Iraqi soldiers came into Kuwait and ripped babies out of...
They took the babies out of the incubators.
Ever heard of conspiracies that sound too outrageous to be real? Well, sometimes the truth hides in plain sight. In this video, we're revealing 10 conspiracy theories that were once laughed off, but later exposed as fact. From secret government operations to hidden agendas, these stories might just change the way you see the world. Let's step straight into the most shocking examples of conspiracies that turned out to be true. Number 1. The 1990 Testimony of Nayirah. In October 1990, a 15-year-old girl named Nayirah testified before the U.S. Congress, claiming that she witnessed Iraqi soldiers removing Kuwaiti babies from incubators and leaving them to die. Her heartbreaking account aired on hundreds of U.S. television stations and helped bolster support for U.S. intervention in the Gulf War. However, it was later revealed that her testimony was fabricated. Nayirah, who was the daughter of the Kuwaiti ambassador to the U.S., had been coached by a public relations firm hired by the Kuwaiti government. This revelation prompted Amnesty International to criticize the U.S. government, accusing them of manipulating the international human rights movement for political gain. Number 2. Operation Snow White. The Church of Scientology's infiltration of the U.S. government. In the 1970s, the Church of Scientology, under the direction of its leader, L. Ron Hubbard, executed Operation Snow White, one of the largest known infiltrations of the U.S. government. Over 5,000 covert Scientology agents managed to infiltrate 136 different government agencies, including the IRS and the DEA. Their goal was to eliminate negative reports about the church and protect it from paying taxes. The FBI eventually uncovered the plot during a 1977 raid, leading to the arrest and conviction of 11 high-ranking Scientology members, including Hubbard's wife, Mary Sue Hubbard. Despite this, L. Ron Hubbard remained unindicted and spent the rest of his life hiding from authorities. Number 3. The CIA's Assassination Program. Following the Watergate scandal in 1975, Senator Frank Church led an investigation that exposed the CIA's assassination activities, revealing that the agency had become involved in the murders of political leaders worldwide. The CIA was responsible for the deaths of key figures in Iran, Chile, and other regions, often making their deaths look like accidents or natural causes, such as heart attacks. One of the most shocking discoveries was the CIA's development of a heart attack gun, capable of delivering a fatal dose of toxins without leaving a trace. Though much of this information is now public, many continue to dismiss these operations as mere conspiracy theories. Number 4. The Business Plot. A fascist coup attempt in America. In 1933, a group of wealthy American businessmen, including Senator Prescott Bush, father of George Bush Sr., conspired to overthrow President Franklin D. Roosevelt and replace him with a fascist dictatorship. They approached Marine Corps Major General Smedley Butler, hoping to recruit him to lead a military coup. However, Butler was a supporter of FDR and instead exposed the plot to Congress. Despite the serious nature of the allegations, none of the businessmen involved faced criminal charges. The plot was quietly stopped, but it left a stain on American history, especially as many of the conspirators maintained financial ties with Nazi Germany until World War II. Number 5. Operation Mockingbird. The CIA's media manipulation. In the late 1940s, the CIA launched Operation Mockingbird, a covert campaign to control the global media landscape. Led by Frank Wisner, the operation employed over 3,000 CIA agents who infiltrated major media outlets like the New York Times, CBS, and Newsweek. For nearly 25 years, the CIA used these media outlets to produce propaganda, control narratives, and shape public opinion during the Cold War. This operation was exposed in 1975 by the Church Committee, which revealed that the CIA's manipulation of global media cost American taxpayers $265 million annually. Number 6. Pro, the FBI's crackdown on civil rights movements. From 1956 to 1971, the FBI ran a secret counterintelligence program known as Pro, aimed at disrupting political organizations that the government considered a threat to national security. Under the leadership of FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, the program focused on undermining civil rights movements, including Martin Luther King Jr., Wanya's nonviolent campaign, the Black Panthers, the American Indian Movement, and various feminist and anti-war groups. FBI agents were tasked with infiltrating, discrediting, and disrupting these organizations through illegal surveillance, harassment, and false accusations. Pro's actions were exposed in 1971, but the damage it inflicted on social justice movements was significant. Number 7. Operation Paperclip, Nazi scientists brought to America. After World War II, the U.S. government secretly recruited over 1,500 German scientists, engineers, and technicians through a program called Operation Paperclip. The goal was to use their expertise in rocket technology and weapons development to gain an edge in the Cold War. Although President Truman authorized the program under the condition that no Nazi Party members would be included, the U.S. government altered the records of several high-ranking Nazis to bring them into the country. Among those recruited were Werner von Braun, a former member of the Nazi Party who became a key figure in NASA's space program. Number 8. Operation Northwoods, a plan to stage attacks on Americans. In 1962, the CIA devised Operation Northwoods, a shocking plan to stage terrorist attacks on American soil and blame them on Cuba. The objective was to sway public opinion and justify a U.S. invasion of Cuba to overthrow Fidel Castro's communist government. The plan proposed hijacking planes, sinking refugee boats, and orchestrating bombings that would kill American civilians. The Joint Chiefs of Staff approved the plan, but fortunately, President John F. Kennedy rejected it, preventing what would have been a major false flag operation. Operation Northwoods remains one of the most disturbing examples of a government plotting against its own citizens. Number 9. Bohemian Grove, power, rituals, and secrets in the woods. Every summer, some of the world's most powerful men gather at a private camp in Northern California known as Bohemian Grove. While conspiracy theories often exaggerate the significance of these gatherings, there are confirmed reports of strange rituals performed by these elites in front of a 40-foot stone owl. The Bohemian Club, formed in 1872, initially attracted artists, but soon became a meeting place for politicians, business leaders, and media moguls. In 1942, the Grove hosted a meeting that led to the creation of the atomic bomb. Though many of the activities are harmless, the secrecy surrounding these meetings fuels speculation about the true nature of Bohemian Grove. Number 10. MKUltra, the CIA's mind control experiments. During the Cold War, the CIA launched a secret project known as MKUltra, aimed at developing mind control techniques using drugs like LSD. The project targeted unsuspecting civilians in the US and Canada, subjecting them to dangerous experiments without their consent. Hospitals, prisons, and universities were paid to participate in the program, and many participants were left psychologically damaged. In 1973, the director of the CIA ordered all documents related to MKUltra to be destroyed, leaving many details of the program shrouded in mystery. Though some evidence has been uncovered, the full extent of the program may never be known. Thanks for joining us on this eye-opening journey. If these stories blew your mind, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more revealing content. What did you think was the most shocking truth behind these conspiracies? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. and keep questioning the world around you. See you in the next one.